Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Juliana Pasquarosa opens up about breakup and family reactions on Jason Tartick's Trading Secrets podcast. Bachelor Nation fans have long been curious about what really went on behind the scenes of Juliana Pasquarosa and Grant's split. Now, for the first time, the season 29 finalist is sharing her side of the story. Appearing as a guest on Jason Tartick's hit podcast Trading Secrets, Juliana opened up about the emotional toll of their breakup, the pressures of public scrutiny, and how family reactions shaped her healing process. A rare glimpse behind the reality TV curtain. Juliana Pasquarosa became a household name during the Bachelor season 29, when her authenticity, charisma, and emotional honesty captured the hearts of both viewers and the show's lead. Though her journey ended with heartbreak, she emerged as a fan favorite, someone who wasn't afraid to speak her truth. On Tartick's podcast, she revealed that the breakup wasn't simply about incompatible lifestyles or the pressures of reality TV fame. Instead, what weighed most heavily on her was the family dynamic and how both sides would handle the aftermath. When we decided to part ways, I was honestly more nervous about how our families would react than about us as individuals, Juliana admitted. You think about parents, siblings, and extended relatives who've been part of your journey. They watch you fall in love on national television, they celebrate your highs, and then suddenly you have to explain why it didn't work out. Family pressure, the silent factor in breakups. In many relationships, especially those magnified under the spotlight of reality TV, families play an unspoken yet powerful role. For Juliana, navigating that space proved to be one of the hardest parts of moving on. She explained that while fans often see the glamorous side, romantic dates, dramatic rose ceremonies, and emotional proposals, the private family conversations after filming wrap-up can be much more complicated. People forget that after the cameras stop rolling, life continues, she said. It's not just two people figuring it out, it's two families. And when your love story is televised, those families have the whole world watching alongside them. That adds an extra layer of pressure that most couples don't experience. Mutual respect, mutual decision. Despite the emotional challenges, Juliana was quick to emphasize that the breakup itself was mutual and respectful. There were no explosive fights, no dramatic betrayals, and no bitter resentment, just two people who realized their futures weren't aligned. We sat down like adults and acknowledged that while we cared deeply for each other, the relationship wasn't sustainable long-term, she explained. It was painful, but it was also peaceful. We wanted the best for each other, even if that meant not being together. Her comments offered a refreshing perspective in a franchise often known for dramatic exits and messy breakups. Juliana's honesty reinforced the idea that not all separations have to be destructive. Sometimes, the healthiest choice is to let go with grace. Wishing Grant the best. One of the most striking parts of Juliana's interview was her unwavering support for her ex, Grant. While many Bachelor Nation breakups lead to bitter social media exchanges or public feuds, Juliana took the high road. I genuinely wish Grant all the success in the world, she said warmly. He's a good man with so much potential. And just because we didn't work out doesn't mean I want anything less than happiness for him. That's real love, wanting someone to thrive, even if it's without you. This mature outlook resonated deeply with fans, many of whom praised her for showing that vulnerability and kindness can coexist, even in heartbreak. The role of public scrutiny. Of course, being a finalist on The Bachelor means your love story isn't just your own. It belongs to millions of viewers, social media commentators, and gossip outlets. For Juliana, that scrutiny added another layer of complexity to her healing process. There's no such thing as a private breakup when you've lived it out on television, she said. I'd be at the grocery store or scrolling through Instagram, and people would have opinions about my relationship, people I'd never met. That can mess with your head if you let it. She credited therapy, journaling, and surrounding herself with close friends as the tools that helped her navigate that scrutiny without losing her sense of self. What she learned from the experience. Looking back, Juliana said the breakup taught her invaluable lessons about love, resilience, and personal growth. Family matters more than fans realize. The approval, acceptance, and involvement of family is crucial. When you're in the public eye, those private dynamics become even more magnified. Mutual respect is non-negotiable. You can love someone and still let them go with kindness. That's something I'll carry into every future relationship. Healing is a journey, not a deadline. I had to learn that it's okay to take my time. Just because the world moves on quickly doesn't mean you have to rush your healing. Fans rally behind Juliana. Bachelor Nation fans quickly took to social media after the podcast episode dropped, praising Juliana for her honesty and vulnerability. One Twitter user wrote, "Juliana is the classiest Bachelor finalist we've ever had. Wishing her nothing but happiness." Another Instagram comment read, "She's proof that you can be heartbroken and still show grace. Huge respect." Her candidness sparked broader conversations about how much pressure reality TV contestants face not only during filming, but long after the cameras stop rolling. Jason Tartick's take. As host, Jason Tartick, himself a former Bachelorette contestant, commended Juliana for her openness. He noted that family dynamics and breakups are often overlooked in conversations about reality TV relationships, yet they are central to understanding why many couples don't last. Hearing Juliana speak so openly about family pressures and the healing process was incredibly refreshing, Tartick said. "It's a reminder that these people aren't just characters on our screens. They're real individuals with real families and real emotions." What's next for Juliana? So where does Juliana go from here? While she didn't hint at returning to any future Bachelor spinoffs, she made it clear that she's focusing on personal growth, career opportunities, and cultivating a sense of peace in her daily life. "Right now, I'm excited about rediscovering who I am outside of the show," she shared. "I want to pour energy into my passions, travel a little, and just enjoy being me. The right person will come when the time is right." She also teased potential future projects in media and advocacy, suggesting that fans haven't seen the last of her in the public eye. A story of grace and growth. Juliana Pasquarosa's appearance on Trading Secrets offered something rare in the world of reality TV, a story not of scandal, but of sincerity. By opening up about her breakup with Grant, her family's role in the healing process, and her commitment to kindness even in separation, she reminded fans that love is never wasted. Every chapter, even the painful ones, shapes who we become. In a franchise often criticized for its dramatization of relationships, Juliana's perspective felt like a breath of fresh air, honest, heartfelt, and full of wisdom. As Bachelor Nation moves on to the next season, her story stands as a testament to the fact that while love may not always last, grace and growth will.